Hello friends, I am Professor S. B. Devre, Department of Soil and Water Conservation Engineering from KKWAG College of Agriculture Engineering and Technology, Nasik. Today we discuss about the topic of land drainage systems and sources of excess water. First one, what is drainage? Drainage means removal of surplus or excess water from the field. What are the sources of excess water? That is direct rainfall constitute the major and most common sources of excess water in an area. However, another major sources of excess water in many cold and moderate climate is snow melt water during spring season. Other sources of excess water are irrigation. Excess irrigation provide to the crops, seepage from the canals or channels, runoff and floodwater, which are mostly local importance. The occurrence of excess rainfall applies especially to humid climates. However, it may also occur in semi-arid climates following the common types of intense heavy storm or in a general during the rainy season. The drainage load from rainfall not only depends on the amount of rainfall but also on the storage capacity of the soil and on the rate of evapotranspiration. Part of the rainfall may be stored beneficially in the soil profile or be readily evaporated so that only the remaining excess water needs to remove from the lands. What are the design considerations for land drainage? In the ICID definition of drainage, the phase of removal of excess water indicates that the land drainage or drainage is an action by man or artificial action, who must know how much excess water should be removed. Therefore, when designing a system for a given area, drainage engineers should use certain criteria to determine whether or not water is in excess. Water balance of the area to be drained is the most accurate tool to calculate the volume of water required for to be drained. Before carrying out the water balance of an area, a number of field investigations should be undertaken, which would result in adequate hydrological, hydropedological, and topographical maps. Among other information, also all subsurface water inflows and outflows must be measured or estimated. The precipitation and relevant evapotranspiration data from the area under investigation should be analyzed. In addition, all relevant data on the hydraulic properties of the soil should be collected. The above process in a drainage survey call for a sound theoretical knowledge of various subjects related to the field of soil and conservation engineering. Detailed information on a field investigation required for the design and implementation of drainage system is given by the various scientists. In some cases, proper identification of the sources of excess water can avoid the construction of costly drainage system. Some examples are if irrigation water causes waterlogging, the efficiency of water use in the water supply system and at the field level should be studied in detail and improved. If the surface water inflow from surrounding hills is a major causes of excess water in area, this water could be intercepted by hillside drains which diverts the water around the agriculture area. If the problems of surplus water is caused by an inflow of saline groundwater, these groundwater inflow could be intercepted by a series of tube wells which can dispose of effluent into a drain that bypasses the agricultural land. If an area is partially unweighted due to the insufficient discharge capacity of a natural stream or renovation of the stream, may solve by the drainage problems. However, if the origin of excess water lies in the agriculture area itself, that is from excess rainfall or extra irrigation water to meet the leaching requirement for salinity control, then the installation of drainage facility within the agriculture area should be considered. Usually, drainage facility consists of a drainage outlet, a main drainage canal, and some collector drains or field drains. In these figures, these are the field drains which collect water from the field and transport to the collector drains. Collector drains contribute water from all the field drains and goes to the outlet drains. Here is the outlet point of the drainage system. This is the schematic diagram of drainage system. The main drainage canal is often canalized stream which runs through the lowest part of the agriculture area. It discharges its water into river, lake or sea by means of a pumping station or a tidal gate located at a suitable outlet point. Main drainage canals collect water from two or more collector drains. Although collector drains frequently also run through local low spots, their spacing is often influenced by the optimum size and shape of the area to be drained by a field drainage system. However, the layout of collector drains is still somewhat flexible because the length of field drains can be varied and sub-collector drains can be designed. Furthermore, the length and spacing of a field or lateral drains are kept as uniform as applicable. Note that both the collector drains and the field drains can be either open drains or pipe drains, which can be decided based on the number of factors such as topography, soil type, farm size, and the method of field drainage. These are the all points considered during the design of a drainage systems. Where is the outlet point? How many numbers of collector drains are provided? What is field drain? What is the topography of field? What is the soil textures, structures, and permeability characteristics of the soils? These are the studied before the planning of design of drainage system. Thank you.